Good evening, Namaste. Thank you for joining today's session on Fat to Fit Liver Masterclass. So, before we begin today's session, a small intro about WealthCure. WealthCure is an online health platform. Our vision is to help you lead a life free of medicines. We offer consultation services, we offer e learning courses, recorded courses, live health workshops, and you can install the WealthCure app and see what we have to offer. We have lot of natural healing journeys of people who have reversed their health diseases and are living a life free of medicines today. You can read informative blogs, you can explore our Q&A section. You can also read a lot. You can also explore our healthy recipes section. So please do install the Wellcure app and see what we have to offer. Okay, in today's agenda, we are going to talk all about the liver, how to ensure that we have a healthy liver, what are the causes of fatty liver. We'll also touch upon gallbladder stones, and we will explore the connection between the gut and the liver, different kinds of liver conditions, and what is the reason to develop increasing weight, metabolic conditions, and fatty liver. Okay, so before we get into the program, and while I'm just giving the intros, I would like to hear from all of you. What is the reason that you have joined today's masterclass? Are you here for yourself or for your loved ones? Are you having fatty liver, or are you having any kind of gallbladder issues? What about blood pressure or diabetes? Can you please write on the chat? And my name is Asha Shivaram. I'm part of the WellCure team. I'm a Nature Cure health coach and I help people reverse diseases by adopting natural healing methods. I regularly conduct such programs on different aspects of nature cure and different diseases. The expert of today's program is Dr. Prashanthi Atluri. She will be joining in some time. Dr. Prashanthi is a cardiovascular disease specialist who practices in New Orleans in the US. She has more than 24 years of experience in internal medicine and cardiology, and she is one of those rare doctors who uses natural healing methods to help her patients get off medicines and live their best life rather than prescribe more diagnostics and medicines. She believes that the key to live a disease free lifestyle is to actually integrate diet and lifestyle correction to attain optimum health. So, we will be hearing from her shortly. And meanwhile, let me go ahead to the chat section and see what you all have written. So, Meet Lohar is saying, I have fatty liver, my SGPT is 213, Gilbert syndrome, fatty liver, high BP. I have acid reflux problems. Yes, Pankaj, we will be talking about gut issues also. High BP, fatty liver, grade 2. I joined for my parents as they very nice earlier. Fatty liver, high BP, acidity. Okay, anyone here with diabetes? Anyone here with gallbladder issues? Or, even gallbladder removed? My mom has non-alcoholic fatty liver grade 3. I have PCOD. Okay. Okay, so thank you for sharing. So the thing is, you're going to learn from today's session that all diseases have the same root cause. It doesn't matter that you have BP or you have diabetes, you are overweight, you have belly fat, you have acidity, gut issues, fatty liver of different grades. It's all stemming from the same root causes. So once you address the root cause, all these diseases naturally go away on their own. In Nature Cure, we do not work at the level of diseases. We work on strengthening the body. We work on improving the health. And when the health is improved, all these diseases actually disappear on their own. Okay, so we are going to share many testimonials in today's program, but let's go ahead. Okay, so I think we already discussed this. So no one here today with gallbladder removed, gallbladder issue, stones in the gallbladder, inflamed gallbladder. So if there is someone, please to write. So actually, I think many of you know that fatty liver conditions today are on the rise, right? So there are many people now coming with fatty liver issues, right? So actually, it seems that almost one, sorry, who's speaking? Can you all hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you, Asha.
Okay, can I go ahead?
Yeah, yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. So, yeah, almost one third of the people are having fatty liver issues in India. So there was an AIM study which said that 38%, so which is actually more than one third of Indians have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, right? So it often goes unrecognized because in the early stages, some people may not even notice it. So how did you all get diagnosed with fatty liver? Did you go for a test? Were you having a lot of tiredness, or you were having let's say some hypertension and doctor said let's get a scan done, right? So you can write on the chat. And actually even children today are having fatty liver disease. It is among the rise even in children today. So there was a recent report in the UK which said that, Akanksha, can you please mute the other participants? I think somebody is speaking. Okay, so 35 children are affected, 35% of children are affected as well. So this is really concerning, right? So we really need to step up for our children and see what is going on. So the liver actually is a very important organ. It is the second most heaviest organ in the body. So in terms of the internal organs, it is the heaviest organ in the body. Okay, the skin is the other organ which is the other heaviest organ, but that is outside. So the liver is actually like a veritable factory. It performs many important functions in the body, and it is almost 1.4 kgs, and it works 24 hours, right? So it does many different kinds of functions. So it is responsible for the production of hormones. It works on recycling and production of red blood cells. It controls the cholesterol level. It actually synthesizes the cholesterol. It's like a gatekeeper which handles all the different medicines in the body. It is responsible for managing the blood sugar levels. It decides how much has to be stored in the liver, how much has to be released to the bloodstream. It synthesizes protein, stores iron, it produces bile for the digestion. It is responsible for detoxification, right? And it is responsible for many vitamin absorption also. So that shows that we actually need to take good care of this organ and don't do things which actually spoil its functionality. In spite of all these, still we are able to live well, right? That is because even if just one third of the liver is functioning, still it can perform many of the functions, right? So it has amazing powers of regeneration. So the bile is a very important digestive juice which is produced by the liver, and actually the liver cells produce the bile and it is stored in the gallbladder. So the gallbladder is like a pouch which stores this bile and it releases it slowly into the intestine through the process of digestion. So as much as possible, you should never go for gallbladder removal. While modern medicine says that gallbladder is, it can be removed, but every organ has a function to perform. That is why it is there in your body. When the gallbladder is removed, fat digestion becomes very difficult and the body is not able to process that fat easily. So lot of digestive disturbances come in. Okay, so especially in the digestion of fats, the liver plays a very important role. So fatty liver doesn't happen in a day, it builds up in stages. So what you see at the top of the picture is the um, nice brown plump organ, a healthy liver. So when fats or toxins build up inside the liver, so you see that it slowly becomes riddled with all kinds of toxin deposits. So this is what is known as fatty liver, and it doesn't matter. See, earlier days we used to see that mostly liver problems used to happen in people consuming alcohol. But today we are seeing that non-alcoholic fatty liver is on the rise. So I would like to ask all of you, what do you think is the reason that fatty liver is on the rise today? Please write your responses. Let me check. There's something going on with my laptop. Okay. So let me check the responses. Sedentary lifestyle, processed foods, dairy, no exercise, eating rules of human body are badly disturbed. Yes. Right. So our lifestyle today is very different. Even just 20 years back, it was not like this, right? Forget 20 years, even 10 years back. So today we have at the click of the button on your phone, you can order food anytime you want at any kind of food you want. You can even get food delivered to your trains, right? So this has particularly been a big explosion in India. Lot of tea, cold drink, packaged foods. Yeah, so today in our cities we don't have any other form of entertainment, right? So it is food, food, food everywhere, and also a lot of stressful lifestyle, and every city is crowded, right? So there is not much place to go for hikes or go, like exercise and all that. So but still it's not all gloom and doom. With proper changes we can still achieve a lot. So unhealthy eating habits are waking late, consuming cold water, alcohol. Very good. So we have a very enlightened audience. I'm sure you've done all these self reflections already. So, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, fat is deposited in the liver. So, slowly, slowly, what happens? The liver becomes inflamed and fibrosis and cirrhosis starts. Fibrosis and cirrhosis are like hardening of the deposits on the liver. So, this is a more advanced stage of liver problems where the liver gets hardened. So, what is insulin resistance? Insulin resistance means your body is not able to process the sugar which is released after digestion. The sugar is not able to enter the cells. It is left behind in the blood. So that causes more fat buildup in the body. So you see that people are putting on fat on their belly and around the organs. So fatty liver doesn't mean that there is fat only on the liver. Actually, there is fat deposit in other around other organs also. Okay, so this is what I said. Inflammation is the phase when fatty liver starts. Then the longer this takes, the more medicines we consume, and all the other medicines also, whether it's Ayurvedic or homeopathy, everything the liver has to process. So slowly the liver starts getting scarred. This is the stage of fibrosis, and hardening is the stage of cirrhosis. So these are more advanced stages. So we all will agree, I think, that we don't want to go into these stages. We would like our liver, because it's such an important organ handling so many important functions. We want to take care of it. So we don't want to go into the stage of cirrhosis, advanced stages of cirrhosis, where it becomes more and more difficult to reverse the health conditions. So we want our liver to look healthy and pink, like how it was in our early childhood, right? Okay, so cirrhosis is a progressive condition where more and more scar tissue develops and it blocks the flow of blood and oxygen through your liver tissues. So this is the reason why you start feeling more and more tired, right? So because the liver is not able to process and store the sugar, it is not able to perform its functions. So having extreme tiredness is one of the classic symptoms of fatty liver. Okay, so digestion also goes for a toss. And what happens? See, this picture shows that the more and more we keep taking medicines, especially some of the medicines, your doctor may tell you that you have to take it for a lifetime. So, can you all write what kind of medicines you are taking today? Yes, Kazim, growing warts does indicate insulin resistance. Not just that, but it indicates a toxicity in the blood. So Anil says no medicine, customer and univ liver. So are these like supplements? Supplements also affect your liver. Thyroid conditions, no medicine, cystone. Yeah. So many of you are on thyroid medicines. So every such problem, every such medicine, and that too, the longer you take, your liver has to handle it. Even Ayurvedic syrup. See, our body is meant to eat and process only natural foods, not any strong medicines, whatever be the source. So, liver is the main organ responsible for handling and metabolizing these medicines. The liver sees and processes most of these drugs first before it gets into the bloodstream, and chronic exposure to pharmaceuticals or chemicals can inflame the liver tissue and contribute to fatty liver. Are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys able to understand that? Oh, I have a pill in my pocket, so all is well, all is well. That approach does not work. You have to work on your lifestyle, correct your lifestyle, because you don't want your liver and other organs to suffer long-term consumption of pharmaceuticals. If you think that you take a pharmaceutical and your blood report is all well, that is not true, right? Every medicine is handled first in your stomach. Your stomach goes for a toss. Over time you develop lot of gas, acidity problems, and the medicines affect the lining of your stomach, and then the liver has to handle all these things. So Anil is saying I'm taking Telma for BP regularly. So you know that actually even BP problems can be handled naturally. You don't need to be taking medicines for a lifetime. If you correct your lifestyle, we have a lot of our coaches who have come to us and have completely gotten off BP medications, thyroid medications, blood pressure, diabetic medications, and their liver is also very thankful for that. Right? So remember this, the liver gets tired because the first pass, it is called the first pass. The liver has to handle all these medicines. How long is it going to handle it? And then not just the liver, the other organs, the organs of elimination, the skin, kidneys, lungs, these also have to handle all these medicines, not just the medicines, the supplements also. So that is not the solution. Instead, work on your lifestyle. So let's do a quick check on how your bowel movements are. So here you can see different kinds of, the poop study, right? So the first one is hard, separate, palate-like clumps. So highly constipated. So it comes out as pieces. So this is first. Then it is lumpy and sausage shaped, but at least some of it is sticking together. 3 and 4 are normal, right? So 3 is okay, 4 is even better, smooth and soft. It hardly takes any time to pass. Then by the time you come to fifth and sixth, it's more like diarrhea. So there is blobs, it's just falling off, and then some of it is just floating in the water. And stage 7, where you also maybe end up losing a lot of weight, it's entirely liquid. So that means body is not processing anything. So what stage are you on? Most people today have different kinds of gut issues. Okay, so I don't think there is a single healthy human being who doesn't have a gut issue in today's world. 3 and 4. Okay, so Omkar is all well. Is it so? Harita is 4. So you can start writing here. So no constipation. See, if you're eating meals 3 times a day and you're passing motion just once a day, it still means you're constipated. Every meal should have a waste exit after 3 to 4 hours. So at least 2 times in a day you should pass motion. Otherwise, you are constipated and you are retaining arrears of waste. Over time, this will lead to development of many different kinds of disorders. Okay, so improving the digestion is the first thing in healing from many kinds of health conditions. So when you join our program, the first thing people will see that their health, that their digestive disturbances are getting better. So Hippocrates said long back that all diseases begin in the gut. Our body has millions of trillions of bacteria. Actually, they outnumber the cells in our body. So any kind of excess food which you eat, okay, beyond what your body needs, the wrong kind of food, the processed foods, the chemicals, the waste, everything is extra work for the liver. So digestion and the liver are connected deeply. Okay, then let's talk about gallstones. So bile is stored in the gallbladder. Too much cholesterol, bile salts, that creates gallstones. Okay, so many people experience gallbladder attacks where there is intense pain, and some people may be having gallstones, but depending on their position, they may experience it as asymptomatic. That means they don't have any symptoms. So if you have gallstones, actually the body by itself can break down and dissolve those stones. Okay, so make sure that whatever it is, try to save your gallbladder at any cost. You can work on your lifestyle, right? Of course, if it's an emergency, you need to go to the hospital, but don't get into a situation where all these problems happen. So we guide people how to do this through our programs. So Dr. Prashanthi will be here shortly, and she will be sharing, all these different kinds of testimonials where people have healed from fatty liver. So I'm just going to skip a few slides. Okay, so yeah. So how many of you have belly fat, like you have a paunch or you are experiencing stubborn belly fat which is not going, right? And it looks a bit ugly. You feel that it's a big problem, and whatever you do, you've done all these kinds of exercises and all that, but still it's not going. Are you experiencing that? Can you write on the chat? Yes, yes. So that is a sign, that the fat is getting deposited in the body, right? So that's a classic sign. So that's what I said. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that the fat is only in the liver. It can be anywhere in the body. So Himank is asking, what about kidney stones along with non-alcoholic fatty liver grade 2? Yeah, so there can be, see, that's what I said. When you have been diagnosed with the fatty liver, it doesn't mean that the problem is only in the liver. The toxins in the body, that is the main problem. Because of our unhealthy lifestyle, the food we eat, the high fat food we eat, then lack of rest, sleeping late, all these things, it builds chemicals or waste or toxins in our body. So these toxins can circulate in the body, creating pain, creating inflammation. Some of these toxins are fat soluble. So it builds fat cells in the body. So you start storing fat around your abdomen. That creates insulin resistance, causing PCOD. It can cause diabetes, right? So It can also cause stones. It can cause stones in your gallbladder. It can cause stones in your kidney. See, these are all different symptoms which you are experiencing. Symptoms in the gallbladder, symptoms in the kidneys. But the root cause is what we need to work on. Okay, so let's discuss that. Before that, just a small note on how fatty liver is diagnosed. This is usually through scanning or blood tests or fibroscans. So there are different methods today. But one of the first classical symptoms or that you know that the liver is having a problem is that you end up feeling very tired and there is yellow urine, there is abdominal pain, weight loss. So anyone experienced weight loss, rapid weight loss, then nausea and hunger has gone. You always feel nauseated, not hungry, you're not experiencing deep hunger. What you're really experiencing is acid hunger. So any of you have a symptom where if you don't eat on time, you get a headache or you have shivering in your body. Anyone experiencing that? These are symptoms of high acidity. Actually, our body should be able to tolerate some level of hunger. Okay, so if you're not able to feed your body food, it should be able to tolerate it. Okay, but if you are having shivering, if you feel angry, you get a headache immediately, these are signs that acid levels in your body have gone higher. You need lifestyle intervention. Your body needs a good detox. So Kazim says headache and bleeding from the nose. Yeah, palpitation. So all these are symptoms of high levels of acid in the body. That just means detoxification. Okay, so loss of appetite, nausea, pale stools, jaundice, dark urine. So these are just some of the symptoms of fatty liver. It can also cause other health issues like high BP, PCOD, diabetes, gaining weight, all these things. Anyone experiencing hair fall? Insomnia. Insomnia is also classic symptom. You're not able to sleep at night because of digestive disturbances. All these things can happen. Did you know that many of your medicines themselves cause sleep issues? Right? See, for the body to relax and go to sleep, first of all, the stomach should be happy. Okay, the stomach and the intestine, because we have a nervous system in our gut that is known as the enteric nervous system. The gut is richly supplied with nerves. So when there is irritation in the gut, it is transmitted to the brain also as irritation through the vagus nerve. So we sense restlessness in ourselves. So many of you will also have signs of restlessness. You know, focus. So Akanksha, recording has stopped. Can you please check? So hair fall, yes. So all these are signs that your digestion is not happening well. So the blood is not getting the nutrition. For hair to grow well, it needs nutrition coming from the blood. When your digestion is not good, that means the food you eat is not getting converted to sugar and other nutrition. So your hair is not getting that, and that is why. So also to have good hair, you need to sleep better. So everything is connected, okay? So you cannot get isolated treatments for different health conditions. So Steve is saying in the early morning, acid comes from the belly to the mouth. It's so difficult. What is that? Yes, that is like bile acid. I have excessive hair fall. So through our programs, we help you reverse all these health conditions. So yeah, I don't think we need to go through these fibroscan, ultrasound, biopsies, blood tests. All these ways are ways to diagnose the liver. So many of the liver enzymes may be elevated or off their markers because of inflammation in the liver. Okay, so what we have to do is to work on the root cause and not work on the symptoms. Do you all agree? Because symptoms can be many, symptoms will change shape, and as long as we keep working on the symptoms, we'll not work on the root cause. See, that's why we've landed into issues of consuming pills all the time, right? So for every symptom, we want a pill. So how many doctors do you go to? Do you go to your endocrinologist? Do you go to your gastric doctor? Then do you go to your regular practitioner? You go to a cardiologist for BP, right? So different doctors. That's what happens when we work at the symptomatic level. So let's not suppress the symptoms. Let's work on addressing the root cause. Medicines prevent the body's cleansing mechanism. Okay, every time you have a cold, a cough, a fever, lose motion, and if you take a medicine, you are stopping the body from doing the cleansing. So all these uneliminated toxins start to load the liver. So, how many fever medicines have you taken? Do you know that paracetamol can really affect your liver? You must have seen all these things, and you've also been reading the news about cough syrup and all that, right? Yeah, so we thought that all these medicines are innocent, right? So many medicines we all have taken from childhood. We've taken many injections also. So everything is there. It is still sitting in your body, somewhere in some fat tissue, and your liver has borne the brunt of it. So uneliminated toxins load the liver. So all these toxins have saturated the liver and it's not able to function properly. So actually the healing is about detoxing your body, removing the fat deposits so that overall the things come back to normalcy. So, fat is not just in the liver, it can be in any part of your body. So, don't be worried only about your liver. Let's work at the body level. The body works as a unified whole. We are not like a machine which is made up of many parts. So we are like we are an organism connected through where all the organs are connected through blood and lymph, and we have intelligent life force flowing inside us, which is known as the prana shakti, which governs all these things. So let's get into the solutions. We are going to give you three simple solutions today so that you can start working on your fatty liver issues. So Akshada is saying when somebody has fever not to take medicine. So you just need to rest. You need to rest. You need to switch to lighter foods. You need to stop worrying, and the fever goes away on its own. The fever is entirely managed by the body itself. Okay, so the body takes care of how high to raise the temperature, when to stop the cleansing action. It's all under the master controller of this highly intelligent body. Okay, so that's a topic for another day. Okay, so let's work on the root causes, right? So Kazim is saying anxiety and headache went too high. Still avoid medicines. Yeah, I mean, we have many remedies in Nature Cure where we can help you avoid medicines. One of the simplest ways is you can use the wet pack. Okay, so you basically need to take a towel dipped in cold water and you wrap it around your tummy. See, many times we get headaches and anxieties and palpitations because of a lot of heat and congestion coming from our gut. So when we cool down the gut area, by applying the wet pack, a lot of these symptoms go away on their own. Okay, so before you heal someone, Hippocrates said, are you willing to give up the things that made you sick? Can you all share on the group? Because unless you work on the root causes, you will not be able to solve the problem deeply. You will keep running behind this latest remedy, that latest remedy, keeping on testing yourself, go to different doctors, try different supplements and medicines. So allopathy didn't work, I'll go to Ayurveda. Ayurveda didn't give me results, I'll go to homeopathy. Then you'll try Siddha. Whereas the problem is keeping on increasing within, right? Okay. So let's go into the first solution. The first solution is to stay active. Okay, how do you stay active? We all discussed that today the problem is that we have a sedentary lifestyle. We are not walking enough, right? We are not actually working for our hunger. Everything is available at the click of a button. But the body is built for movement. The more movement you do, the more you are able to exercise your body, you are able to actually see the effect on your body. Your muscles get stronger, your different organs get more efficient. So it's all about consistency versus intensity. So doing high intensity exercises for 2 days and then not doing anything is not going to work. You need to be more consistent in your exercise. Okay, then stay active. How do you stay active? Choose any activity that you enjoy doing. Household chores, gardening, swimming, brisk walking, yoga, all are good for the liver, all are good for the overall body. We have a lymphatic system which carries the waste in our body. If we don't move our muscles, the muscles act like pumps for this lymphatic system. So, if we don't move our body, the wastes get retained in our body. Our lymphatic system gets sluggish. So, try to find some activity which you really enjoy. Okay, if you don't like gym, then even if you enroll for the gym, you will not go to the gym, right? Maybe you like gardening, right? Maybe you like to take walks in nature. Then it is better you do those activities, isn't it? Okay, so next one is intermittent fasting. Okay, so how many of you fast? How many of you fast regularly? Yes, Himank, if your doctor has cleared you, you can go to the gym. So don't get into rapid bodybuilding till you are hydrated and your body is ready. So you have to warm up and do exercises as per your capacity and slowly build. But now let's get into intermittent fasting. You need to give a proper gap between meals. It is during the gap between meals when the body is not focusing on digestion, is when the body heals itself, healing the liver, getting rid of the toxic deposits. All these things happen when we actually give proper gap between meals. Okay, so whether to beat obesity, insulin resistance, high cholesterol, hypertension, inflammation, it's important that we do intermittent fasting. Okay, so how do you do intermittent fasting? So, time restricted eating is easier than calorie restriction. How many of us have tried to eat less and failed, right? Somehow we never get satiated and we don't like that feeling. So we end up binge eating more. Rather, it is better to eat the right foods but not eat all through the day. So, if we keep this digestive machinery busy all through the day, it is going to eventually wear out. Remember, the liver plays a very important part in digestion. So, if you don't give rest to the liver, how will it heal? To heal any organ, it is important for that organ to rest, right? So, if you're eating round the clock, the liver doesn't get a chance to heal because it is working, working, working. So the most important gap is the gap between the dinner and breakfast. Give at least a 12 and build up to 14 to 16 hours gap between your dinner and breakfast. So let's say you have finished your dinner by 6:30 before coming to this session. Tomorrow before 6:30 a.m., please don't eat anything. No eating, no drinking also, no drinking coffee also. Many of you have the habit of going straight to the kitchen to have your coffee when you wake up in the morning, right? So that breaks this intermittent fasting window and you will never be able to lose weight because again losing weight is nothing but detoxification, removal of the fat cells in the body, and that requires the body not to be disturbed by digesting food again and again. Okay, so hunger is a product of work. You should be hungry to actually eat. But do any of us eat with hunger? What are the reasons we eat today? We eat because it is time. We eat because food is already prepared. We eat because our friends called us for eating. We eat because we are depressed. We eat because if we don't eat, food will get wasted. We eat because it is free food, or we eat because we paid for it. Like so many reasons apart from hunger. So when our body is not ready for food, if you give it food, it is going to become toxic and it will get stored inside fat cells. Yeah, whenever we feel like it. Vikram says, I eat to survive, which is good. Ramapriya says, it's my body is always hungry. That means you are not giving your body what it needs. That's why it's always asking for food. You have to give the right food. Now, the third one is sleep. So, actually, the liver heals deeply when we sleep. So we have to sleep early. The later you sleep at night, the longer it will take for your body to recover. And the liver will not heal properly. It will not be able to reverse the health problems. The liver detoxes the most between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And by 3 or 4 o'clock, the liver will wake up. The kidneys will wake up. That's why many of us get disturbed by 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So liver cells are sensitive to the natural circadian rhythm. We have to make sure that as the sun goes down, we kind of also slow down with our work and get into a more resting and relaxing mode and work on giving rest to the liver so that the liver can heal. Darkness is needed for repair. So when you go to sleep, please switch off all the lights. Don't have any bed lamp. Even if there is light coming from the street lamps, use dark curtains so that your body really gets rested into sleep. So to restore the chemical balance in the body, darkness is needed. So what will happen when you start working on the root causes of fatty liver? The body will start detoxing. Okay, so you see the liver is detoxing. The toxins exit through the lungs, the colon, the skin, and the kidneys, right? And as the toxins exit the body, there will be reduction in blood pressure levels. Sugar levels will come back to normal. Cholesterol deposits, stones, any gallbladder stones, and excess cholesterol inside your blood vessels, all these will start getting thrown out from the body. Even conditions like gout, high uric acid, excess fat in the body, everything is thrown out. So this is the amazing thing which happens through process of detoxification and elimination. So the steps like sleeping early, doing intermittent fasting, exercising, all these things are going to help in the process of detoxification and elimination. So Dr. Prashanthi will be talking about this. This is one of our coaches, Omi Udasi, how he reversed his fatty liver in just 1 month. So you can see many of his parameters came back to normal. He did amazingly well. He has shared his blood reports before and afterwards. So you can see just in a matter of 1 month, you can see a lot of changes. Of course, it depends on your age, how many medicines you're taking, and all the other conditions, but a lot of it can be improved. He lost weight, even his other parameters came back to normal. So this is the amazing power of self-healing of your body. Okay, something happened with my sharing. Akanksha, are you there?
Hello?
Who's there from Wellcure?
Priya.
Priya,
Yeah.
can you please make me co-host?
Yes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay, while our team is fixing this, you can all write your questions. So if you have any specific questions, just give me a minute while I call somebody from the team and ask them to fix the problem. I'm not able to share my slides. Okay, now I'm back to
Now?
co-host.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made you co-host.
So I would like to introduce the Fat to Fit Liver program. Priya, can you also check if Dr. Prashanthi is going to join?
Okay, 2 minutes.
Are you here, Priya?
Yes, yes,
Are you
yes.
able to
I'm
hear me?
here. Yes, yes, yes. I'm checking.
I'm not able to hear you.
Now?
Can you please
Hello?
check if Dr. Prashanthi is going to join? Okay,
Okay, okay.
meanwhile, you guys can write your questions. Should I stop medicines for liver and kidney stones? So how can we answer like that? You need to come for proper coaching, right? We are never telling you to just stop your medicines. Okay, you have to take proper coaching. You need to do it under proper medical guidance. Okay, but you can stop all these supplements, they don't work. So, how can I start working on it? How can I reverse fatty fibrosis? Okay, all these things are possible through our guided programs. Okay, so we would like to introduce a Fat to Fit Liver guided program. It starts on 16th October up to 6th November. So we will give you weekly liver healing diet plans. We will guide you all about how you can change your diet plan. We give you natural therapies, and everything is done through virtually through Zoom and WhatsApp with Dr. Prashanthi and myself. We will have 3 live sessions. The first session, we collect forms from you, we understand your lifestyle, we understand what medicines you are taking, and we guide you step by step what food changes you need to do, what you need to remove, what you need to add, and also what you need to change in your lifestyle. This is done by following nature cure principles, which is a very powerful method of healing using only the 5 elements of nature. So we are not using any superfoods, no supplements, and no toxic medicines. It's all done through natural elements only. So a lot of people have come through our program. This is a 21-day guided program to help heal yourself. And many batches of people have come through this program and they have seen amazing changes in their health, in their digestive health also. Okay, so the first session is on 16th October at 6:30 p.m. So you can here we will explain in more detail what is your liver going to do, how it is going to heal, what is the root cause of many of these liver conditions, how does the liver process nutrients, so how much protein to eat, should I eat carbs or not, how much fat can I take, how to get rid of the fat on the body, and we'll give you weekly diet plans with lot of interesting recipes. And then we will teach you how to take care of your stress, how to cook with using minimal oil, how to give digestive rest, right? So we'll be giving you testimonials and keeping you inspired through these 21 days. So we will also empower you. We just won't leave you alone. We'll tell you how you can replace things in your kitchen to make it more healthy. How will you know that I am healing? We don't prescribe unnecessary diagnostics. So how do I sense that I am healing? How to manage my health through eating habits, through living habits, all these things we will be explaining to you, and we'll also guide you on how you can fast in a better way so that you don't feel hungry and you're able to give deep rest to your liver. So this program is not just to heal your liver if you have blood pressure, if you are having diabetes, if you're having stubborn belly fat, skin problems, you're having hair fall, you're having anxiety, palpitations, high acidity, all these things will be taken care of because we are working on the root cause. When you handle the root cause, the body heals as a whole. Okay, so Dr. Prashanthi is here. Dr. Prashanthi, will you be able to talk now?
Yeah, so hey everybody, how is everyone doing? So I just wanted to say, some of you want me to go over some of the questions, Asha.
Are you guys
So
able to hear
Omkar is
her, or is it
asking all my
my condition?
yeah. So I'm going to come from the bottom. Omkar Shinde is asking, all my lefty reports are okay, just the
Can you guys
bilirubin is
hear Dr.
increased.
Prashanthi? I can't hear you, Dr. Prashanthi. I think there's a problem with your connection.
Mm.
Okay, we also offer
We
Oh, you
can
can
hear
hear
her.
her?
Okay, I think, yeah, okay. So Omkar Shinde
Okay, I
is
think
saying
I
all
will
my
tell
LFT
instead of
reports are
talking.
okay, just bilirubin is increasing from 0.7 to 1.2. My fatty liver came to come has from grade 1, it has increased to grade 3 in last 6 months. And but my bilirubin is increasing slightly. So Asha, did you show all the reports that we have about the LFTs? And then how things have improved for our patients, like just a gist of like these things. Kidney stones, fatty liver, related to each other. Yes, they are related to each other. So once you heal yourself from one condition, the rest of the issues are also going to settle down because it's all from toxicity only. Is there a certificate available for this meeting? What kind of certificate? Like a CME? I don't know. Ask them. We can provide you minutes of this. How are PCOS and fatty liver connected? Well, fatty liver is the fat accumulation in the liver. PCOS is nothing but fat accumulation and toxic accumulation in your ovaries. So your whole body works as one single unit. So this is how it works. So if you have fat accumulation in your liver, it's fatty liver. If you have fat accumulation in your ovary, it's called PCOS. If you have fat accumulation in the heart, it is called as heart disease. If you have fat accumulation in the thyroid, it is called hypothyroid. So these are all the issues. So Sannapal Pradeep is saying grade 1. Is it really a problem, madam? Grade 1, I mean, these are all indicators for you to wake up and start taking care of yourself. So are you going to, if I say grade 1 is not a real problem, what are you going to do, Pradeep? Are you just going to continue the same habits that created grade 1 liver? Then it is going to move from grade 1 to grade 2 to grade 3. So you better wake up. It's like a wake up call. You remember, like, if there is something going on, it's like a wake up call for you. The alarms, the whistles are going on inside your body for you to wake up. Then Pranita is asking, is non-alcoholic fatty liver grade 3 curable? Is it reversible? Yeah. Do you want to cure it? Do you want to reverse it? What do you want to do, Pranita? And Pavni is saying, I have fatty liver, had vomitings after every meal. How can I heal? By working on yourself, by correcting your diet and lifestyle. That's how you do these things. What are the symptoms of fatty liver? Asha must have gone over them, right? Feeling fatigued, tired, right side of the abdominal pain. And the stools are going to be like lot of sluggishness. Stools are going to be smelly and yellow, like white in color. And lot of burping, lot of indigestion. These are some of the symptoms of fatty liver, burning sensation in your urine. Raja is asking, I have insulin resistance with liver enzymes elevated. Yeah, so these are all connected. Hypertension, diabetes, hypothyroidism, fatty liver, kidney stones, polycystic ovary disease, all these are connected. So each and everything in the body is interconnected. So you don't have to go visit a gynecologist for your PCOS, a thyroid doctor, endocrinologist for your thyroid, a gastroenterologist for your liver. You're wasting your time. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time, because you need a proper doctor who is going to tell you that the fatty liver is related to the acidity in your stomach, is related to your migraines, your joint pains, your kidney stones. Everything in the body is interconnected. So, yeah, Asha, so I don't know where you stopped, what slide number?
Yeah, Dr. Prashanthi, I've completed the solutions, but I will share the testimonials so that we can talk about that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so a lot of you are looking into gallbladder surgeries and gallstones. Anybody with gallstones? So they don't tell you, but gallbladder is a very, very important organ. We cannot compromise the health of it. So yeah, people are going to say, oh, you cannot wait on it. If you have gallstones, you need to get it removed. That's not true. See, yes, there are the times when it can become a surgical emergency, but when does it become surgical emergency? Only if you continue to live in the same toxic conditions that have created those gallstones and everything. If you continue to eat the same kind of ultra processed dense foods and then the stress and everything. But if you remove yourself and keep yourself in a cleaner condition, gradually the stones are going to improve in size, and gradually if they become small enough, you poop them out or the body kind of organizes them. But the thing is, this should be an important wake-up call for you. Anybody, so Deepika is saying, yes, I had gallbladder surgery done or gallstones done. Anyone with gallbladder surgery, do you guys want to speak up and say what happened to you after the gallbladder surgery? How are you feeling? Are you feeling great? Or from what I have seen from the history I have gathered from multiple patients, I know that they're not feeling doing too well. Their digestive system has gone for a toss. They can't eat much. And whenever they eat, they have to immediately rush to the bathroom. And they're having a lot of diarrheal issues, lot of weight gain, significant amount of weight gain, joint pains, and bloating. All the time they're bloated. So this is not a simple surgery where you're going to fall for them. They're saying, oh, this is a surgical emergency, this needs to be removed. No, you need your gut intact in order to have a better quality of life. Your gut is the center of everything that happens in your body. So don't take it easy. Don't think that the gallbladder can be tossed away just like that with a surgical incision, with a laparoscopy. These are important organs. We have been collecting data on a lot of patients who have had gallbladder surgeries done, and their health has gone for a toss after the gallbladder surgery has been done. So please do not fall for all this. Work on yourself. All you have to do is remove yourself from a toxic environment, keep yourself in a cleaner environment, and you're going to see that your body is going to do magic. Body is going to do miracles on healing itself, because your body is a self-healing system. So next, so this is another patient who came to us with gallbladder issues. So we kind of took him under our wing, and he came in. They told him like he needed immediate surgical attention and the gallbladder needed to be removed. But of course, he doesn't trust the medical system much. So he came to us. Immediately, we told him what he has to do, and he started working on himself. And he changed his, like, how Asha has offered you this 3 solutions to start out with, right? So what are the 3 solutions Asha has mentioned to you? Did you guys pay attention? Can you list them out in the chat? So he started working on himself. Of course, we took him under our wing, and then we did multiple changes to his diet and lifestyle, which he was gladly able to do. And he was very happy about it because he started feeling a whole lot better. And then within 6 weeks, again, we repeated his ultrasound, and everything, all the gallbladder inflammation, whatever they talked about, is all gone, and he's feeling a whole lot better. So that's where things are. Like, that's how easy it is. But the thing is, you need to find the right kind of a health guide who is going to help you transition. We have right now, we have 3 or 4 patients right now with different varieties of gallstones or inflammation, etc., who were told to immediately come and get their gallbladder removed. And it's been a couple of months. And these patients have been like, working on themselves, taking, like, they're giving a lot of importance to their health at this point. And then they're doing so well. No worries about impending gallbladder surgeries or anything. And I can assure you in the future also, we will not be looking at gallbladder surgery for them. Slowly and steadily, your body will address everything, but you need to give it time. A lot has gone into your body, years and years, actually decades and decades of wrong living. So we have to correct all that and help you. So next slide. So Nazia is asking how to reduce inflammation. Inflammation where? By working on your diet and lifestyle. So and again, this is another patient. So Asha, you can skip and you can just show them LFTs and other things of other patients. So Vijay is asking, kindly share details about Gilbert syndrome. It's not any syndrome or anything. It's again toxicity in the system. You just need to work on cleaning up your diet, eating better, So that's what it is. Even for Gilbert syndrome, we don't do anything in allopathy. We just look at your blood work and we say, oh, this could be Gilbert syndrome. That's all we do. So how to cure compensated cirrhosis? The cure is within your diet and lifestyle. So what do you mean by compensated cirrhosis? We need more deeper idea about it. But again, what are you eating? What you've been eating, what you've been putting in your body, how you've been living is the one that resulted in all these X, Y, and Z conditions you're talking about. So you need to first correct those conditions that have created that so-called diseases. Then only things are going to get better for everybody. Okay, so next. So this is another lady who came in with multiple gallstones and then she worked on herself. She was taking tons of supplements, lots of teas and coffees and protein powders, this and that. Once we removed all that, things have gotten better for her and the gallstones were gone in 2 years. We can show her scans to you. So next slide. Anybody drenching themselves with black coffee because the internet told them that black coffee is an important concoction to get rid of fatty liver? Anyone? Anybody taking lots and lots of protein supplements and protein powders? Look at this poor guy who himself, who didn't make it for too long. He seems he's a bodybuilder and poor bodybuilder. He couldn't even withstand anything and his organs have taken a toll on whatever that was going on. That's sad, right? Like recently, this guy passed away. I don't remember his name, but it's a very sad story. And then, yeah. So, yeah, black coffee, supplements, because the internet is full of lies. So you need to find well-cured kind of a lifestyle. Then only your health is going to improve and get better. So this is the lady who came in with multiple gallstones, lots and lots of issues with gallbladder, impending gallbladder surgeries and other things. So next slide. And then, so we just did ultrasound, and then after 2 years, again she came back, and then her gallstones are all gone. So things have improved. So Himank is asking, how do we trust you? We are not asking you to trust us. We are asking you to trust your body, first of all. Do you trust your body? Do you trust yourself? I mean, the proof is in the pudding, right? So we are telling you, we are not selling any gimmicks. We are not telling anything. We are telling you we're going to teach you and walk you through correct way of living and diet and lifestyle. Why don't you just do it for 21 days? The proof is in the pudding, as I told you. So why don't you get started with us? Do it for 21 days. And like everybody, you're going to start seeing improvements, remarkable improvements. Then that's how you're going to find out if you're going to trust us. And I'm telling you, there is nothing. How are you not going to trust nature? All we're going to do is we're going to put you back in the lap of nature. So aren't you going to trust nature too? So you totally lost trust in yourself. You lost trust in your body. You lost trust in in your nature. All you want to do, Mother Nature, all you want to do is just to go after the gimmicks, the chemicals, the endoscopies, the procedures, and that's what you're going to trust in. So yeah, next slide. So Pranita, I understand what you're going through, but I think you need a proper one-to-one consultation. Spleen enlargement, all of this is because of backlog that is happening in the liver, because the liver and the spleen are connected. If you look into the portal, hepatic circulation and the splenic circulation and all that, you will know. When the liver is congested, when the liver is backed up, then it is going to it's going to show up as spleen enlargement. Don't worry about the names that they have given. Just work with your mother for 3 months. Use well-cured diet, lifestyle, and the coaching that we provide you. And you're going to see remarkable improvements in her health. So next slide. I think most of us are like trying to test my knowledge here. I don't know how many of you are serious about killing yourself. So I think I answered enough questions. I'm not going to do a class about fat versus cholesterol and all these things. If you're interested, please join the course. We're going to teach more about all that. So Ansha, I thought Anjali was attaching some more slides. Like those were used for this one only for advertisements.
Dr. Prashanthi, this one is there. Would you like to explain this?
Yeah, so this guy, Omi, came to us with severe inflammation of his liver with severe, like significantly elevated liver enzymes. This was just the initial, okay? So Omi had no clue what he was doing. He was having a lot of liver pain and other things. So this is, we kind of like made this slides, but these are for you because like there are people like Himank and all who is asking how do you trust us and etc. etc. So we have attached the originals. See, if you want to really trust us, you can just come connect with us offline and ask, and you can connect with any of our patients. They are really willing to talk to you. And they want to tell you, like, this is the way to go forward. We have gone from pillar to post. Our health has crashed because of all the tests and all the medications that they're given. But once they came to us, then once we went to WellCure, things have settled a whole lot and we are feeling a whole lot better. So, this is him. His liver enzymes and everything have gone up, and he was having a lot of multiple other health issues with blood pressure issues. The Omi was barely 38, 32. So very young guy with lot of travel and all that. And then once we told him what to eat, I mean, he should see his plates and all. It's mind blowing. Asha, this is the one who has radishes on his plate, carrots on his plate, and he's enjoying every little bit of this lifestyle. And he's traveling, he's able to maintain his job and things have gotten better, and his wife is so motivated because she totally was clueless, hopeless. At the age of 32, they gave him all kinds of what kind of hepatitis, autoimmune hepatitis, all kinds of labels were given to him, but they didn't know what to do. They live in a remote part of India, so they did not even have proper access to healthcare, and all the rest of the doctors that are there, they're literally like abusing them, taking taking or what do you call, like, advantage of their poor situation at that point because they were scared. So even they were even thinking about liver biopsies and all that. No, nothing was needed. All Omi was needed was remove himself from a toxic environment, keep himself in a cleaner, well-cured environment, and then this is how things have improved. Are you guys ready to remove yourself from the toxic environment that has created all this inflammation, all this fatty liver, gallstones, kidney stones, and everything, and keep yourself in a cleaner environment so that you know how healing happens? Or you still want to keep on going for a diagnostic this and that and all kinds of things? So, yeah, so next slide.
Yeah, so Dr. Prashanthi, I was just explaining about the programs we have which are coming up in WellCure to heal from fatty liver. So I already explained that we have the 21-day program coming up, and if you can also take one-on-one consultation with us. So if you want to heal your problems more deeply, you want to discuss your specific problems, we have one-on-one consultation services also available with Dr. Prashanthi and myself and our team. So somebody was asking about the offline office. We do all our consultations online. So today everything is being done online, right? So we speak to you, we get your blood reports, we guide you through Zoom calls and WhatsApp support. We show you how to, like change your cooking habits, plating habits. We give you videos, cooking videos where you can learn how to cook healthily. We give you recipe support. Everything is given, and we are not going to tell you to make exotic foods or super specialty foods or things which make you waste your money. So it's all about return to nature and simplifying your lifestyle. And Dr. Prashanti will help you in reducing and stopping your medicines gradually as you pick up the program and start doing well. Okay, so there are two options for you to go ahead. Either you can join our Fat to Fit Liver program. It starts on 16th October. So don't worry, even if there is Diwali and all that, we have a lot of festive recipes. We will help you with that. We will help you, make healthy sweets, healing recipes. Everything is possible. So life has to go on. We cannot stop when the body is asking for your attention, right? You need to work on your healing. So 16th October to 6th November for 21 days, it's costed It's cost at 2000 rupees. It's running at a discount now. Or you can take personalized coaching with us. We have 3 months and 1 month coaching. You can see the cost here. So lots of people have taken our programs, and we have a lot of testimonials on our YouTube channel. Please go and look at it so you know what we are talking about. You can also install our app so you know what we are about. So yeah, so the scan codes and GPay options are here. Any other questions? So if you want to heal from your health issues, heal your gallbladder, stones in the liver, or BP, diabetes, excess weight, allergies, or any kind of health issues, including, falling hair, you want to look and feel better, you want to heal your sleep, this program is for you. So a lot of successful healing stories are there. So let's see if you have any more questions. Parnita is saying, I will make her to join. There is no Telugu workshop. So, Parnita, this is for your mother or mother-in-law, right? So,
I can speak Telugu.
Yeah, Dr. Prashanthi, native language is Telugu. I suggest that you can come for personalized coaching and we can guide him through Telugu. Yeah, I can speak Tamil and we both speak Hindi, Kannada. So, all this is possible. Himang says the acidity and all stuff happened due to this fatty liver. Acidity comes first and then starts the fatty liver. So, yes, acidity has to be healed. Okay, so our team has put all the details on the Zoom chat also. So, how many of you guys are planning, thinking about joining, or are you all too busy with Diwali? You are not giving the attention your body is asking for. See, this is a very important time. We'll even teach you how to party and be healthy. We've been in this business for a long time, 10 years. We've seen many, many batches, many people go through different seasons. So this is a good time for you all to learn. Himank, hopefully you're joining. Anil is, yes, Anil, welcome for the personalized session. Tiaba, my son is joining. He's the one. You guys come, we'll heal your whole family. That's what happens, Sunil Nayak, he came, he enrolled his brother. So his brother healed from BP and diabetes and obesity. Then his wife joined, she healed, and then his mother joined. His mother lost weight and she dropped her medicines. And then Sunil brought in so many other people from his friend circle, people from other acquaintances. I think 3, 4 coaches joined us. So that's how, they're all building up this movement. Please share contact details. So, Anil, the number is here. You can see 9630162732. You can talk to our executive. They will clarify any doubts you have and you can enroll. Pranita, what is your question? Is spleen enlargement curable? Because of spleen enlargement, there is no correct platelet count and blood. Dr. Prashanthi, would you like to take this question?
I told her, Asha, she needs to come in for proper thing. Otherwise, listen, it's your call at this point, who you trust. Like Himank was asking, how do you know? How can we trust you? Yeah, we understand what you guys are going through. But the thing is, like at some point, we are not even selling anything. Why don't you just go visit the website, go to take a look at it? Why would I be even like sitting here talking rather than doing some procedures and minting money? So you should even have some amount of common sense in order to understand who a person is, why you should trust a person, why you can't trust a person. If you totally lost those instincts also, I have no idea what to do. Like we are trying to tell you, like, listen, don't fall for all these things. Work on yourself. Go back to lap of Mother Nature. Are we giving you any kind of wrong suggestions, wrong advices?
You can go to our YouTube channel and check us out, our
Asking the
Instagram
same
channel.
question again and again. I understand you guys are literally like totally vexed yourself, going from pillar to post, lost and confused. But again, asking the same question without trying to understand what we are trying to tell you and working on yourself, how many reassurances can we provide you? There is nothing wrong with any of you. You guys need to work on, like, look at what you've been eating, how you've been living, what is going on around you. You will have a better idea about what all these things are. I mean, like, like, tell me, what did you eat this morning? Tell me how much of, like, like how deviated your diet and lifestyle is when compared to what you were when you were young kids. You will know what has gone into you. You really think like you can eat plastic and your body is going to process all that plastic out and you're not going to have any issues? There are people who came to us and who asked us the same question. Oh, madam, I thought all those emulsifiers, all those additives and everything that we've been eating, I thought we will poop them out. Really? You really think you can poop out any kind of garbage and the body is just going to pick up whatever nature has offered and the rest of it is going to be pooped out of your body? Is that how things work in the body? So Anil is saying life or 2K, what is more costly? Right, very well said, Anil. Very well said. Proud of you. Like, you guys are tall, just asking all these questions, tiptoeing, and then doing all this. Like, come on, Tamga, how many 2Ks have you spent on all these people and how much it has like benefited you? All we are asking you is like, pay for time and the energy, because at least we are sitting in front of this, we are guiding you, we're showing you. And that's what we are asking for. We are not asking for any procedural. How many lakhs you've been spending on that procedures? A cirrhosis is going to cost you a lifetime. It's up to you guys. Like, how can you trust us? You don't have to trust us. Listen, we are trying to do our karma, okay? We are trying to do what is the right thing we should be doing, Asha and I. It's up to you what you guys want to do, up to yourself. You have a family, you have children at home, you have your own health and your life that is there in front of you. If you want to toss it away and give all your heart and money and your life to any of those corporates and all those white coats, yes, I can also put the same white coat. But the thing is, I don't want to do that kind of a butchering business anymore. It's up to you. You trust whatever you want to trust. But it's like, I can't convince each and everybody. I'm done. We are telling you this works. And this has been working every time. And your body is not any different from anybody who has come to us. If you think you can metabolize the plastic material, emulsifiers, and additives, and that is not going to go to your liver, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, and somebody, a couple of people were talking about thyroid issues, right? So I myself had thyroid issues when I was younger, in my mid 30s. I took medicines for 10 years and I healed myself through natural means. And I'm doing very well now, right? Like it's been now more than 10 years. The whole family is without any kind of medicines. If there is a problem, we deal with it naturally. So you can also learn these, guys, and you can also help not only yourself but your whole family to heal naturally. It's not just a program where we give you diet charts and tell you what to do. It's an educational program also, where we are interacting with you on WhatsApp every single day, apart from the 3 live calls. Okay. Okay, guys. So hopefully we'll see you in the program, right? So we would really
Yeah.
like to have a nice batch this time. And take care. Thank you for joining today's call. So please do take action on the solutions we already shared. How long will the program be? 6:30 p.m. It's 21 days. So in case you're not able to attend, is that what you're asking live? We offer the recordings of all the live sessions. Okay. Okay, guys. So yeah,
Yeah.
please talk
So
to our
don't
team if
trust
you have any
anybody,
questions.
okay? You don't have to trust anybody. They don't trust the white coats, don't trust us. But at least trust Mother Nature. That's what, at least, even if we don't, I mean, that's the only thing I'm asking you to trust at this point. So, yeah, hoping to see some of you at least who are able to connect with us. Otherwise, good luck with everything. But the fatty liver is not just going to reverse just by going and getting more and more tests done, or drinking more and more kadas and churnas, or live 52, live 42, live 500, whatever these people are talking about. Yeah. All right. All the best. Take care. See you soon.